Introducing the 45 for your Memphis Grizzlies. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 46, John Contar. At 4'6'7", number 24, Dylan Brooks. At center, 6'11", number 4, Stephen Allen. At 6'11", number 13, Jack Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'3", number 12, Josh Morris.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we all know Ja Morant's a high flyer. He says, my dad was pretty athletic when he played, so I can say some of it comes from him. Jumping on tires and the other drills, they just allowed my legs to get stronger. It's enabled me to get off the floor quicker, be more explosive, and it shows when I'm out there on the court. Kevin, it certainly does.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Bridges out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And for Memphis, Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Conchar in at the 2. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Booker, drives to the hoop, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
You know, trade talks have really ramped up here recently, and being a part of a rumor, or Steve, actually being traded can really affect a player mentally.
Yes, Kevin, especially the first time it happens. It's a business, and as a player, you have to learn that quickly. You have to try not to take it personally.
And the first one drops.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
No good on the second free throw.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now here's Brooks. Chris Paul grabs the miss. Here's the Suns with the ball. Pass to Craig. Ayton a screen on Jackson. Here's Craig. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Unable to get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now here's Ayton. Following the miss by John Morant. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Phoenix no good that time either.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
Brooks misses. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Bridges dishes the ball. Pass to Craig. Now here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, but he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
First one falls for him. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And the Suns making a change here. Biombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Sharch comes in for Torrey Craig. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Payne passes to Sharch, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 3, and this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Here's Tillman. The shot from the low post is good.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
The pass to Biombo. Out to Payne. He's looking for Sharch and finds him. The dish now to Biombo. Now Payne. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Jones against Saric. There's the pick. Jones, the pass to Aldama. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now here's Morant. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Here's Conchar, defended by Booker. Going inside. They get it again. And So Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Now, here's Craig. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Ayton, the pass to Craig. Second shot opportunity, and the rejection by Jackson. Morant looking around. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Passes to Aldama. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Paul outside. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. To the paint. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And Phoenix making a change here. Sharch checked in for Torrey Craig. Okogie comes in for Bridges. Landry Shamet's checked in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Ayton hits them both.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Now here's Brooks. 17 points in his last outing. Shoots over Shamet. That misses off the backboard. Suns have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Puts the move on, and the rejection by Jackson. And it's Shamet missing.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
And here's Brooks from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Phoenix ahead. They lead by a bucket. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys shot a great percentage in the first half, but still a tight game. What do you think's causing that?
I think right now we're playing at that tempo. You know, we need to pick up the pace. Defend, rebound, run, and pick up the pace a little bit.
And defense starts that pace. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome, folks. For the Phoenix Suns tonight, they're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
I know they've controlled the glass. Defensively, you want to hold your opponent to 1 shot. And on the other end, you're trying to create second chance points.
Some wise words from rebounding specialist Kenneth Smith, ladies and gentlemen. And let's take a second now to see what the fans are saying on social media. All right, Kenny. Hans Jackson 14 has a question. What meal would you make for Shaq and Ernie if you were trying to convince them to go vegan?
Ooh, you know what I would do? First of all, I would do collard greens.
I love collard greens.
See, I know you love collard greens. I'd throw them in there, throw that hot sauce on them. You'd be like, ooh,
I'm in.
Then I throw a little bit of some pasta around you. Give you some potatoes. I'll give you some sweet potatoes, some white potatoes.
Yeah.
I put them in there.
Sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I put that curry sauce around it.
Ooh, I could do some curry sauce.
Oh, man, and I'll mix it all together and throw some brown rice with it. You be like, oh, what are you talking about? That's soul food, brother. What are you talking about?
You're making me throw up.
Then I throw some vegan mac and cheese together. Oh, you love it. You would be like, oh, this is it.
Somebody give me a napkin.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Memphis trailing here. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Morant. And it's Conchar into the two-guard spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Now here's Paul. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks. And the dunk by Booker.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Bridges kicks to Paul. And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Morant with it, now guarded by Ayton. And it's Morant missing. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Now here's Morant. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And the dunk by Jackson.
Coming off the pick, Morant looks to pass, and he is precise with the location.
Ayton a screen on Morant. Here's Paul. That one off the back iron and out. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here is Brooks. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Pass to Conchar. Here's Adams. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Phoenix gets called for the foul.
I mean, one of the hardest workers in the league. Adams has done a great job of refining his offensive skill set.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
They throw good, Adams.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Suns leading by 3. Shamet finds Payne. Charge, a screen on Morant. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
Now here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he banks in the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant with the steal. Lobbed up there for Clark, and he lays in the alley-oop. Now just a 2-point Suns lead.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Pass to Okogie. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. Okogie's got his first 3 points of the game. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. No good from Booker.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Bridges against Brooks. Teardrop shot. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 5-point game. Paul, right side. The pass to Bridges from downtown. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Clark sets a screen for Brooks. Shoots over Bridges. Brooks misses. Phoenix leading by 8. Craig finds Booker. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Conchar, the pass to Tillman. On the wing, Brooks. Six to shoot. Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great pass by Brooks, showing the leadership here that he showed in college. The kid just makes plays.
Booker looking around. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Again, Phoenix.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 8. 1:15 left in the game. Some changes for Memphis. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. And Phoenix also making a switch. Cameron Payne's checked in for Chris Paul. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. We need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. We'll see if they can keep that trust going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here's Morant. Floats one, and he lays it up and in.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
And an intentional foul right there.
First team foul.
And They are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
Second team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Cameron Payne. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Aim both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Morant kicks to Jackson. Here's Adams. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the muscle from Adams there. Able to take the hit and still finish off the shot.
At the line for Memphis, Steven Adams. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And that one misses. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Suns, Mikal Bridges. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Morant.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And here's Payne. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.